So your progression for upper body push is going to start with a single arm, hips off the bench, and you're only going to be halfway on the bench. So basically, if I take the dumbbell with my right hand and I'm going to press with my right hand, all I'm going to put under the bench is my left shoulder. So it's going to look something like this. I would start on the ground, have the weight here. So the only thing that's supported is my left shoulder. And from here, I'm going to press. Be in a nice tall bridge. So what this does is it requires a lot of stability through the hips and the trunk, and you're not going to be able to press a ton of weight with it, but that's okay because the most you can go up to is a 45-pound dumbbell anyway. And it's 20 reps. So you've got to get all the way to 20 reps. So that's the 1x20 version of that progression, or part of that progression. The 1x15 version is going to be a hips off the bench, but both shoulders are going to be supported now. So start with the dumbbell here. Both shoulders are supported. I'm a little more stable. I can move a little more weight. So quick thing on anything that's one-sided, always start with the weaker side. Because if you start with the stronger side and you get all the way to 20, and then you go to the weaker side and all you can do is 12, well, now you're kind of screwed. So you don't want to get into that situation. So it may take the first day or two to figure out which is the weaker side on a lot of the movements. That's fine. Do what you can. You know, let's say you get 20 on the stronger arm, then you move over and you only get 12 on the weaker side the first day because you don't know which side is the weaker side. That's fine. Do your 12, rest a second, do 5 more, rest a second, and then do the last 3. Something like that. But eventually you'll figure out which is which, and always start with the weaker side. And then only do as many as you get on the weaker side, on the stronger side. So that's your 1x20, is just the opposite shoulder supported. Your 1x15 version is both shoulders supported, and your 1x10 version, there's a reason this is the 1x10 version, because it's going to be tough, is a single arm push-up. Now, that sounds kind of crazy, but the way we're going to do this is you have a rack, you have a bar. Your progression, since it's not going to be weight, is going to be how high your bar is from the ground. Real simple. My volleyball girls struggle with this concept, but set your feet wide so that you're balanced. We're not trying to create a ton of torque here or anything. You're going to take one arm, you're going to go all the way to your chest and press back up. So if I get 10 here on both sides, because this is the 1x10 version of this this category of movement, your upper body push, then the very next time I'm just going to take it down 1. I'm going to take it down, I'm going to take it down, I'm going to take it down. And hopefully maybe by the end of this you're cranking out 1-arm push-ups, which would be awesome. But if not, that's fine. We're just going to take it as far as we can, until it stops getting better. So all that being said, I know I've said it, it's in the instructions, but I just want to say it again. Maybe I'll say something a little different to help you understand even better. But you do the 1x20 version, you get 20 reps in a workout. The next workout you move up in weight, and move up by as little as possible. That's very important. If you don't get to 20 reps on the 1x20 version, you stick with the same weight and try and go up in reps until you get to 20. Once you stop getting better for 2 workouts in a row, you move on to the 1x15 version, and the rules begin again. Usually the way this works is, especially for this particular exercise, you could probably just start the 1x15 version with whatever weight you ended the 1x20 version. Now that's not going to apply when you get to the 1x10 version because there's no weight, the weight's just you, so you'll have to, I would just start from very, very, very easy. Start from very high to where you're almost vertical and you're just almost pushing and pulling. There's no rush to get through the progression. I think that's pretty much it for this one.